All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? Sugar or B Sparrow? Sweet Talk Radio.
All right, all right, all
I'm
right.
sounding
What's
good
up?
over
What's up?
here. Oh,
Sugar
that's
B
what's up.
Sparrow.
Um, I just got a few things that I wanted to talk about. A lot of things I wanted to get off my chest. Like I was thinking about this Donald Trump craze that's going on in the black community. And how in 2017 at his inauguration ball, our girl Chrisette Michelle performed. Y'all know Chrisette Michelle, Fragile, uh, I'm gonna be okay, blame it on me. That Chrisette Michelle, she performed at Donald Trump's inauguration ball in 2017. In 2017, and she was canceled. But now with all this Donald Trump craze going on in the black community, I kind of feel like whoever the cancel culture is should apologize to her. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with black people and why we have to follow what the next man do and the next man do and the next man do. I was pissed off to the point of positivity. Let that girl do what she got to do. Make her money. Oh, well, even though there's an article that says she didn't do it for the money, we're gonna go with that. But why would you cancel her for performing at Donald Trump's inauguration ball in 2017? Y'all putty canceled the girl, not me, because I can prove it. I had a radio show at the time, and I played her music. I love Chrisette Michelle. She's different. She has a different kind of voice. Her voice is very unique. I don't know. I'm just saying that for me, I couldn't cancel her. She's too talented. But black people, or let me just say the the cancel culture, they canceled her. Like you stopped hearing from her. And there are several articles where she spoke out that I want to go over. I really do want to go over them. So it's been a while since I've been on StreamYard, so it's like I'm learning this app all over again. It's been a good minute. I have to figure out what to do. And they even have new amenities right now that I have to figure out. Yeah, it's been that long. But I had the urge to go live. I've been wanting to go live for some time now. Speak my mind. And I've been wanting to talk about this Chrisette Michelle thing. She's been canceled. And I want to know how the cancel culture feel about that. I want to know, should the cancel culture apologize to Chrisette Michelle? So, according to this Vibe article in September of 2021, she breaks her silence on being canceled over Trump, but Kanye West wasn't canceled. Steve Harvey wasn't canceled. They tried to cancel Steve Harvey, but I guess Steve Harvey said, not today. And I was looking at a video where someone said Donald Trump, before he became president, was on The View. I can't stand that show. I think Whoopi should leave. But he said the person in the video was saying how much they loved Donald Trump. Like they loved him when he was on The View. When he became president, suddenly they couldn't stand him. Was that before he grabbed the poontang? Or anyway, um, years after being canceled for singing at Donald Trump's inauguration, Chrisette Michele wonders why Kanye West didn't face the same consequences. I wonder that too. This article goes on to say that cancel culture is live and well. At least it's supposed to be, right? According to the article. In 2017, Chrisette Michele sang at Donald Trump's inauguration, believing that the performance would be a chance to be a bridge during a time when the country was severely divided. Severely divided. Shoot, you think it was divided then? Child, you can't say nothing wrong about either candidate or you're liable to get cussed out. Good and cussed out. SDL Hughley. When people were saying how they not voting for Kamala Harris. S. Ricky Smiley. S. Steve Harvey. They will cuss you out. The article goes on to say, however, few understood the Epiphany singer's intentions, and instead, fans immediately wrote her off. And that Epiphany CD is hot like fire. I don't know how anybody could have canceled her for doing what she do, for doing her job. That's crazy. Black people, anyway. Following the performance, Michelle lost an album distribution deal. Wow, she lost an album distribution deal. Distribution. She received countless death threats, was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and suffered a miscarriage. Shame on y'all. Fast forward to 2021, and known Donald Trump associate Kanye West has just released his 10th studio album, Donda. In fact, West was still selling out arenas with his listening events and making millions in merchandise sales, which has Michelle and her fans wondering why he too was not canceled. He didn't get canceled, sort of, kind of. He didn't get canceled until he started speaking up against those Jews over there in the land. He got somewhat canceled, but this article was written before then. So this article goes on to say, to briefly recap, West boldly wore a MAGA hat during a visit to the White House under the Trump administration and declared slavery was a choice, to name just a few of West's cancelable actions. Speaking of this MAGA hat, I remember when I was living in Washington, D.C., I was sitting back watching the news, and these young white girls was on Howard campus. They probably were students there because Howard has more white students than, anyway. This black guy walked by and knocked her MAGA hat off of her head. Fast forward to today, I saw a video where they were giving out MAGA hats in Atlanta to black people.
Mm-hmm.
And black people proudly wore them. Proudly. I want one. I want one. I want somebody to knock mine off of my head. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm too old to be fighting. I can't fight. I mean, I can defend myself, but
You have to go here to do it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find me first. That's the truth. But I'm talking about Chrisette Michele and how she got canceled in 2017 for performing at Donald Trump's inauguration ball. And in this article that I'm reading now, she says she regret performing at Trump's ball. Y'all canceled her. She lost bill, a distribution deal. because the culture decided that they didn't want her performing at Donald Trump's ball. Now, I'm assuming these are black people. I'm assuming these are black people because I don't know. I'm sure she has a white audience, but I'm sure the majority of her audience when she first came out was black people. I never canceled her, especially when I learned that she was related to Raheem Devon, one of my favorite singers out of DC. They found out they were related. So, West wore the MAGA hat during a visit to the White House, Kanye West, under the Trump administration, and declared slavery was a choice to name just a few of West's cancelable actions. Mm, why y'all cancel Chrisette Michelle? Hmm. In light of this, fans are calling for Michelle to be uncanceled. Culture critic John Murray tweeted, I hated her singing at 45's inauguration, but Chrisette Michelle never disrespected our history, ancestors, didn't rock a mega hat, never ran a convert campaign to sway an election. Another fan wrote, she did a job to support her living. He pledged allegiance. There's a difference. Why would y'all do that? Now, black people are for Donald Trump. Black people wear mega gear. In fact, I want a red mega gear hat and a black one. And I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. Go in there and put Yahshua HaMashiach on the ballot. The Unbreakable single took to Instagram in response to the brewing social media discussion. Remember,
Get locked up, man.
for what?
They gonna make something up.
Yeah, they might lock me up for that.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that this article was written in September of 2021. So we might, some things have changed since then.
They gonna say you in the wrong elect at the wrong elect.
Go to the smaller one up the street.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Unbreakable singer took to Instagram in response to the brewing social media discussion. She wrote, being compared to Kanye and Travis Green for the last 5 years, watching them soar into the highest realms of stardom, waiting on God's hand to show me exactly what my story will look like. The 38-year-old continued, I've made a choice to stay full of gratitude and masterpiece. But today, this post has inspired me to allow the energy of comparison to enter my feed. I think most of the comments are well intended, and I'm not really attached to the results of the conversation, but it is an interesting topic. Kanye endorsed him, Travis sang with me, and time unfolded. Okay, so all right. That was that was Chrisette Michelle. John Murray. Is this John Murray from the Sherry Show? I think so. So that's okay. He's the one that wanted to uncancel her. Did he? Was he part of the cancellation? He said he hated her singing at 45's inauguration. You know what? I just think that people should mind their business. When I was coming up, we were taught, and I think we were taught this in school, not to discuss who you're voting for. Don't talk about it. Don't let people know who you're voting for. I didn't understand at the time, but I understand it now because people get in their feelings if you don't agree with the candidate that they not voting for. That's redamn ridiculous. That is redamn ridiculous. You mad at me because I'm voting for Trump. Why would I be mad at you and you voting for Biden or Kamala and they The same wing, two different wings of the same bird.
Bird, you got two wings.
Right. Two wings of the same bird. So you get mad at me, I'm getting mad at you. It's ridiculous.
Flat, flat.
It's a form of idolatry. When you cry over a man or a woman that you have so much so-called love for and admiration for, that you will cuss out your fellow brother or your fellow sister. That's idolism, idolation. You idolizing a man or a woman. Keep it up. The prophets are talking. God is talking. There's already word circulating on the internet how he's going to destroy America for their idolizing man and woman, celebrities. There's already talk. Keep it up. Back to the article. So yeah, that's John Murray from the Sherry Shepherd show. So Miss Chalet then prompted a series of questions to the audience. She said, "What do you think history has proven in this tale?" She says, "What did you think 5 years ago? What do you think today? Would you release new music if you were me?" Oh, absolutely, I would. I would have never stopped, but I get it. I get it. I'm saying that now, but I wasn't in your shoes, but I get it. She said, "What would you sing about? Who would you sing to? Why? What does my role as female play in this story? What about my role as Christian? How about my role as it compares to Kanye and Travis?" I won't comment on that Christian thing. As a matter of fact, I won't comment on any of them except for would you sing again? Absolutely. Though she considered quitting singing at one point during the height of the attacks against her, fans are now requesting new music from her and even call for Chrisette Michelle Appreciation Day. I don't know about all that. I don't idolize people like that now. Come on. That's too much. That's a little bit too much. But I think she should be uncanceled. I don't think that she should have ever been canceled. Because now who you are, there's a Trump craze going on in the black community. If I was Donald Trump, I'll invite her back. I wonder if she'll go though. I wonder if she'll go. There's another article about Michelle Chrisette Michelle, in essence, that says she regret performing at the inauguration ball for Trump. I wouldn't have regretted it. I would not have regretted it. That's how you make your paper. And in 20, this article was written or updated in October of 2020, October 26, 2020. And it says she is still having to defend her decision to sing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Apparently, this article was written in 2017. I think Donald Trump's inauguration was 2017. Yep, January 17th, 2017. And this article says, excuse me, this article says that she's has still having to defend her decision to sing at Donald Trump's inauguration earlier this year. Michelle, Chrisette Michelle appeared on The Breakfast Club to discuss, among other things, a series of Instagram posts where she revealed that she was suicidal, she had a miscarriage, she was dropped from her record label all in 1 year. All because she performed at Donald Trump's inauguration. That is so damn sad. Just wow. Article says a lot of her grief she revealed stemmed from her inauguration performance for Donald Trump in January of 2017. She's such a beautiful girl. Her voice is so distinctive. It's so different. She's got. I just can't explain it. And I wouldn't mind hearing a new Chrisette Michelle CD myself. She said the stress of being an artist sometimes is a lot, but the stress of Trump becoming president, and the stress of me being associated with someone who I don't support, and then the stress of the hatred online, and then the stress of me never wanting to sing again. I think that had a lot to do with the stress on my body. But if you didn't support him, why would you go and sing for him? That's another thing that I don't agree with, that you did that I don't agree with. But I'm sorry you was canceled because I love you and I love your music. She said she regretted everything that happened, and she said that she think it was a bad choice. It wasn't a bad choice, sis.
You a performer.
You were a performer. Hey, April, how you doing? Yeah, she should have stuck with her decision. What you doing? What's up? You trying to hop on? You trying to hop on? You don't have to though. We could play it another time. She was doing it for unity. Yes. So, do you think that the couples should apologize to her? And I remember we talked about this. I don't know if you was on my panel when I talked about this when it first happened, but I didn't like it then. I didn't agree with it then, and I don't agree with it now. People should be able to choose who they support, who they want to support, without other people getting mad and upset. Oh yeah, okay, we did talk about it. I thought so. People should be able to. That's why I remember in my sociology class, it's coming back to me. When I was in the 11th, 12th grade, my sociology teacher said we shouldn't discuss who we're going to vote for. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. Because people will cut you. Say something bad about Kamala Harris. Say something bad about Donald Trump. People will cut you down. People will tear you apart. Like I said before, there was a young lady walking on in front of Howard University, a young white girl, and wearing a M.A.G.A hat, and a black dude just went up to her and knocked her head off of her head. Now, what right does he have to do that? Somebody tell me what right does he have to do that? I would have pressed charges. I probably would have swung on him. He might have beat my butt, but I would have got mine in too. Because you don't have a right to put your hands on nobody for nothing. It's not your right to decide for anybody else. I know, I saw that Kamala being booed. Uh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Uh, and she got booed at her own rally, right? That was her own rally, and she also got booed in the church. What is she doing in the church when she ran people that was protesting or that was saying that Jesus is Lord? She ran them out of her rally. April said black people realize they have been used in programs. Exactly. And I was just sitting here yesterday saying, why did it take so damn long for us to come to our senses? Why did it take so long? I think Chrisette Michelle is owed an apology. I always say her name backwards. Sometimes I say Michelle Chrisette. Well, so Chrisette Michelle, I think she should put it. I think she should pull it together and give us another CD. I mean, call your cousin Raheem Devon. they, she and Raheem Devon found out they were cousins, and if you look at them, they look alike. They found out they had the same grandmother. Mm. So this article says,
What's up, man? What you doing in here?
"Hey, Albert, I'm doing a podcast, a live podcast. Yes, sir. Tune in to YouTube. Be Sparrow Talk.
You back?
Look.
Oh my, you sorry as hell.
No, it wouldn't stay on the table. I didn't feel like
That's a sorry.
Hey, y'all, let me. I'm
You
on.
know, nigga.
Yes, you are.
I've ever seen in my life. Look at her. Look at my feet, Juice. She holding. You a bitch.
Oh, my brother interrupted my live stream. This is crazy. Well, welcome everybody. This your girl B Sparrow BuzzTweet Talk Radio. We're talking about Chrisette Michelle. Y'all remember when she performed at Donald Trump's 2017 inauguration ball? Black folk canceled her. You know, come on.
Don't do your live, girl.
Don't do that, E. Come on.
Let people listen.
Oh.
All right.
Hey y'all, excuse me. My brother keep interrupting my live stream. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Anyway, woo. He came in and took a picture. So this is what's happening, y'all. I don't have my desk yet. I don't have my chair yet. It's coming. I'm waiting for it to arrive. So I'm sitting on my bed doing a live stream. My boom arm kept falling off of the table, so I have to hold. I got to sit up on my bed somehow. My brother just came in here and took a picture. Lord, I hope he don't post that. Jesus, I hope he don't post that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me get myself together. He made me. What was I saying? Jeez. So Kamala got booed at the church. Was she at the church or was she at a rally? One or the other. I think she got booed at the church and she got booed at one of her rallies. So she got booed at the rally where people thought Beyonce was going to perform. Beyonce was going to perform. They put it all on the internet saying she would perform. The place was packed. But as soon as people found out that Beyonce wasn't going to perform, they booed Kamala Harris. And they began to walk out. I ain't mad at them. Okay, so let me get back to Chrisette Michelle. I'm gonna kill my brother, y'all. I ain't playing. Chrisette Michelle. I was coming from out of the essence. She said she regret everything that happened. In addition to apologizing repeatedly for the mistake, Michelle explains why she thought it was a good idea at the time and says it had nothing to do with money. Honey, she said, my thing is with people like Questlove who said, you needed the money. Questlove has my phone number. If I needed the money, why didn't you call me and say, yo, sis, are you good? Also, Questlove with his big wide tail came out and said she needed the money. What? She said she had just came off a 32 city tour before that and was finishing an 18 city tour after that. She said she had never been strapped for performances and that 750,000 and 250,000 for the inauguration performance. These were all numbers that people made up. She said she thought by saying that everything was going to be all right with the performance was the right thing to say. And she was wrong. That's sad, y'all. Why y'all do that girl like that? Why y'all do my girl like
Why
that?
we do it that way?
Why y'all do her like that? That's really sad. That is really sad. Now black people all over the place wearing mega gear. Mm, mm, mm. In 2024, about to vote Trump back into office. And I want to know what they have to say about canceling Chrisette Michelle. I need to know. Mm. Kamala Harris got booed the other day. Let me, while I pull up this. Huh? I know. Got booed and I didn't feel bad for her. I really didn't. She need to get booed. Anyway, Chrisette Michelle, remember the day, many remember the day, but no one aside from the man himself will remember the 2017 presidential inauguration of Donald Trump, quite like R&B sensation Chrisette Michelle. Well, former sensation, we should say, because the culture canceled her. The Grammy winning The Grammy winner made a fateful decision 7 years ago. It's been more than 7 years now. By performing a duet alongside gospel act Travis Green, a multiple award winning and chart topper himself. However, while Green was continuing to receive Grammy nominations, see his songs go to number one on the Billboard gospel charts, and even win four Stellar Awards the following year in 2018, including the coveted Artist of the Year trophy. Chrisette was virtually excommunicated by liberals and the left leaning black community in general. Reading Black Twitter, meaning Black Twitter. They canceled her but didn't cancel him. That's sad. That's really sad. Why didn't they cancel him? Even she said Kanye should have been. She wondered why Kanye wasn't canceled when he wore mega gear. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Because I really want to know. Should the cancel culture, Black Twitter, apologize to Chrisette Michelle? And I think we're in dire need of another Chrisette Michelle CD. Where is she? Bring her back. It's your girl, B Sparrow, BuzzTweet Talk Radio. Y'all, holla at y'all, girl. Okay. Okay.